Hello everybody and welcome to Weird Spins. Today I have a bit of a different sort of album that I'll be bringing a lot more of this kind of thing because I'm a huge fan of Italian progressive art rock. This is Laser. This was an obscure album that was released in the early 1970s, a Roman 5-piece act. Only a couple of hundred copies of the thing were initially pressed, so it was pretty heavily sought after and kind of hard to find for a time, but this is a reissue from Mellow Records. It's on a beautiful bright red kind of opaque vinyl, almost a tomato sauce red, pretty intense there. The title of the album is Vita sul Pianeta, which translates to Life on Earth, and it's, from what I understand, a concept album basically about the evolution of life on this planet. Lyrics are probably supposed to be on the corny side, from what I understand, but I mean, when you're listening to it in another language, is that really relevant? I do know that it's got a really awesome sound to it, I think. None of the songs are particularly long, but they're all kind of segued together, which gives it that long-form kind of vibe. And they are ranging medium to hard, you know, and little elements of psych pop with some backing female vocals. There's a lot of organ in it and other keyed instruments. There's of course a prog rock element to it, of course. So it's a very kind of artsy sound to it. Vocals sound like they're going for, you know, I'm not stage trained, but I'm going to sing this as if I'm, you know, on a Broadway stage kind of thing. Not to the level of, say, if you're familiar with Illumino Geni. Now, that guy actually sounded like he was ready for Broadway. He had that big vibrato. This guy, he's got a little bit more of a stickiness in his throat or something, and wavers a little bit more away from being dead on key. But he's pretty close, and he sounds professional enough. The album has a great vibe to it. It's kind of spacey in places. I think this is one that, to give you an idea of what to expect, Brian at Cosmic Vinyl would, I'm sure, really, really dig this record. This is right up his alley, so if you're into a lot of the kind of stuff he's into, you will probably like this a lot. I know I'm very fond of it myself. It's got a lot of, we'll say, flavor to it. It's a very interesting album. Not a long album. It's only about half an hour or so, maybe a little over that, but it's still very good. And it's the only thing the band ever released. Apparently they were dispersed shortly after the record came out, like so many bands out of Italy during that period. So that's it for Weird Spins, and I'll probably have another Italian oddity next week. See you real soon.